No, just no. This is Liberty Prime with Base Splitters, and welcome to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Y'all, there was zero chance that I could stay away from this one. And I've got to admit, I have already made a bit of a start on it, but I did record it. And I'm going to put out those videos too. The problem is that I recorded it planning to cut out all the grind, which means a lot of editing. A whole lot of it. Ugh. Y'all can't see me right now, but I am rolling my eyes so hard that I'm probably going to give myself a migraine. Ugh. So for these gameplay vids, sorry y'all, the grind stays in. Ugh. But the grind's not going to get done until we get started. So let's go. And we're going to be playing solo for this one. Sorry, y'all. Well, I'm drawing a blank as to what we should call it. Apparently, I'm not allowed spaces in that one. I gotta admit, I did not play any of the previous games. Possibly because there was no real base building.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast. But the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons? They'll never see it coming.
I don't know about that. All right, here we go. Okay, well, you know what? I have learned something. I learned this accidentally while I was recording those videos that have not made it up yet. Welcome to Ashenfall. Sorry about the mess. Had a bit of a dragon problem. That's why we've called for you. All right. You've come at a great time. Heroic opportunities await. This long-forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. So what have you been doing since you got here? You haven't explored it at all? I don't know if I believe that. But before all that, how about we take you through some survival basics? Now, this is what I was about to say. I accidentally learned that if I skip the tutorial, then I am not allowed to build any weapons other than that stupid bone club for ages, so we will definitely begin this tutorial. It's pretty easy to ignore most of it anyway. You'll want to get to grips with gathering and crafting first. Doric can help you with that. Alright, I have hit space. Let us continue. He's the only dwarf on the continent, that we know of anyway. Can't miss him. Alrighty. Now we are going to have to do some beginning of the game type of grinding here for a little while, but... Oh, yes. See, I thought you might be wrong about whether or not those dragons knew that I had arrived. And you were. By Sarah Doman's big bushy beard. Just our luck. A great ruddy dragon. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't do impressions, and I certainly can't do the impression of a, crotchety old dwarf. Man. Think it were him that got the others. May they rest in peace. But look at you, all skin and bones. Yeah, there's not too much meat on these bones, is there? Must be proper parched after a journey like that. Dehydration and starvation are deadlier than dragons. So you're going to need to keep an eye on your basic needs like hunger and thirst. Yep, I'm aware of how games work. I've marked 2 ponds on your map, to the northwest and south of us. Grab some water from there and bring it back here. Then I'll teach you what you'll need to survive. If you see a red berry bush along the way, grab yourself a handful. Not much of a meal, but a little food is better than no food at all. Alrighty. And I see one of those right here, so we go do that. And I happen to know that there's more of those around here, and there's also a nice pond right there. So here beginneth the grind. And we're going to go over here and grab a whole bunch of water. There we go. Might as well get a little bit overburdened. It's not natural for me to be not overburdened. I just don't know how to cope with that kind of a situation. So we're going to make up quite a few little waters here. Alrighty. Round 100 sounds good. Let's see where we want to set up temporarily. And also, I'm going to keep an eye out for a good build site. It's going to be probably pretty close to here. Because some nice flat ground is always a great place to start with that kind of thing. Sure, I could cut down the trees, but the problem is they grow back really, really fast. So, I don't want to have to deal with pulling up saplings all the time. That could be very annoying. Oh yeah, I was going to plonk down some basic living quarters and at least basic crafting and whatnot. Let's set some of that over here. Hi. Oh, do I have to... I think I have to go over there and talk to him before I'm allowed to hit B. Ah, good. You've got some water. Bit dirty, I know, but better than nothing. Be careful, though. The water's tainted, and it'll make life difficult if you drink too much. Xanax says boiling it sorts it out. So might want to give that a look later when you've got a chance. Anyway, time we got you all set up to survive in this harsh land. And look at you. Not a knife to your name. No, we can't be doing with that. Come on, let's get you prepared. You need to go and craft a stone club. I would love to craft something here. It won't kill a dragon, but it's better than nothing. And it'll help you alive long enough... Yeah, that's what it said. It'll help you alive long enough to make something better. Alrighty. You'll need to gather stone and ash logs, which you can find laying around, and then you'll want to build a crafting table to craft the club. Oh, I'm Doric, by the way, resident blacksmith and craft person on this expedition. Nice to meet you. Now stop standing around and go make that club. Alrighty, let us pick up some sticks and some stones. There should be plenty of sticks to pick up around here. Yep. Okay, now I'm allowed to hit B. Yeah, you just stay right there. I ain't got time for you right now. What I got time for is to pick up some sticks and some stones. And some red berries. But this is a nice place to get a few stones. Can't remember off the top of my head how many we need for a crafting bench, but might as well just get all the more overburdened. We're doing alright at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I haven't got any tools on me, and I was just gonna go over here and get some of this, but no, maybe not yet. Well, we've probably got enough sticks and stones to go ahead and build a crafting bench, so let's get back over here. Maybe pick up a stick or two on the way. At least give a good solid shot. Come on. It's kind of fiddly as to where you have to be pointing in order to pick something up. You gotta be just on the dot almost. Okay, this was where I was gonna put my crafting bench and my campfire and all them things for the moment. Alrighty. Well, I do like things square, but I'm not sure I can get square to this stone wall. I hate things that I can't get square to. So let's go a little bit further away from it. If y'all are new to this channel, I warn you right now, I got quite a bit of OCD sometimes. It's a good time. Alrighty, let's see what else we can do here. We can craft some stuff. Now what do I need in order to... Okay, I need a lot more logs. And a lot more... Well, a little bit more stone. So let's just go pick up some more sticks. Well, let's get this started though. We've got a... Well, yeah, we might as well just use it all. Alrighty. Now, you go ahead and get to cooking. And you stay over there, because I don't even have a stone club yet. Well, wait, I think I do have a butter knife, so don't I? Do I have that butter knife? I thought he gave me a butter knife. Where's my butter knife? I find fault. Okay, well, fake news, apparently. But, yet more sticks are in my future. It's nice how... Well, I was about to say it's nice how many are laying around, but it's also nice how quickly you level up at the beginning here. Just by picking up a few sticks and stones. Rock and stone. Alrighty then. Have I got enough sticks? Probably not. And there's always room for more stones. Yeah, see, this is the grind part that I am definitely cutting out of that video that I am, well, those videos that I'm working on, which I'll eventually manage to finish, but at the moment it feels like it's going to take years and years. It's not, it's just, you know, slow. Because DaVinci Resolve, that's why. I enjoy DaVinci Resolve, but I don't know that I want to spend the entire duration of my life working on it. I kind of enjoy playing games, too. Alright, let's see if we can make some weaponry and a few other things. Because we certainly need to do some deforestation up in here. Let's go ahead and get this guy crafted. And we need yet more stones, don't we? Alright, more stones and more stones. Okay, let's go pick up some stones. How's that sound? And let's get ourselves equipped a little bit better here too. Actually, I'm gonna mess around with where things are because I've got certain habits already developed. There we go. That's one of my habits that is already developed. Water goes in slot 2, food goes in slot 3, and then weaponry. Alrighty, let's keep that going while we go find some stones. And I think there's generally a few over here, and a few behind as well. And I've already forgotten how many I need to pick up, but let's just keep on picking them up while we find them. And with sometimes it's a little bit hard to identify which one is a stone you can pick up and which one is just scenery, but let's just keep on trying, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, so much grind. But grind is sometimes the price that you pay for a game like this. Now, can we build anything a little bit more interesting yet? Got some tools that I would like to use. Alrighty. We need to begin our deforestation campaign here. Alrighty. Okay, that's one useful tool. Now let's see what we're lacking here. Oh, we need a little bit more wood picked up here. We need a little bit more wood for that one. Oh, and let's make sure that we're holding our club here. And it's probably time to start killing some things. Yeah. Although I don't think that one has any meat on its bones either. We're gonna have to go find us some ROUSs in a few minutes. But first we're gonna pick up a few more sticks. I could swear that there were more around here. Here we go. I should probably go ahead and start on some of these trees, huh? Well, let's see. Actually, oh, no, I can't do... What I was going to actually was getting me some runes and getting that whole thing going, but I don't have enough stuff yet to build that tool, I don't think. Let's see if we've gotten it. Alrighty. Yes, we can make one. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Because I sure do love that spell to just take down a tree. It's very convenient. And very much faster than chopping them down yourself. Oh, speaking of chopping them down yourself. Wait, where's my club? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, health, schmelth. Alrighty, now we need to put things where they belong in this thing. Words. I can't remember what exactly I have to do in order to get a rune altar, but we might have already just done it. Yep, we have just done it. Let's get a few more rune essences. That was interesting. I think that was on the ground and I can now get it. Let's get it. Alright, one more that we're going to grab. And we're going to build ourselves a rune altar. Then we're going to start with the deforestation. New perk unlocked. Lift with your hips. Well, that sounds like a good time. Okay, don't really necessarily need to have the rune altar all the way over here, but might as well keep everything all together for the moment. So let's see about building us a rune altar. Oh, of course I need more stone. Silly me. I should probably build myself a little hut pretty soon, too. But, you know, I'm looking for an easy way out, and the easiest way out is to get me a whole bunch of runes. Unless I'm missing something. I think there's more stone behind this place. Let's find out. Yeah, I think I see some. And once again, I've already forgotten how many I need, but we'll just take all we can. And I'm sure there's probably other stuff that I should be going ahead and picking up right now, but I don't know that I necessarily feel like dealing with it. Wonder how many I get out of this. I can't remember. I wonder if this is worth the trouble. Here we go. Well, surely this is enough stone for a rune altar. But we might as well collect a few more while we see them. Grind, 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 grind. I do wish that there were some interesting little epitaphs here. But no such luck. Maybe in a future update. You never know. I do love how fast these red berries grow back. You're not using these, are you, Doric? Didn't think so. You just continue to stand there stoically. Okay, now what was I doing again? Oh yeah, the rune altar. Okay. That'll work. do I need? Stuff that I can't have yet, probably. Let's do maybe 10 and 10 at the moment. Yeah, I think that I need to speak with the next NPC before I can craft the nature one. Yeah, I can't remember. Alrighty. How's about I build myself a temporary lean-to kind of a deal? You don't mind me moving in right next door, do you, Dork? I hope not, because I'm going to do it. Yeah, I could do with a snack. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and start making some nice craisins. How's that sound? Tasty little craisins. And... oh, I need to go pick up so many more sticks, I'm sure. Let's see, how much... no. I've only got 3 ash logs. Oh, I was hoping that I could go ahead and start with the deforestation with the help of those runes, but since I don't have the nature runes, or whatever they're called, I can't do that yet. Oh, that's just tragic. Alright, let's start chopping this guy down. And there we go. Timber, etc. Now, let's see. I think it's supposed to let me chop. Why can't I? Oh, apparently I only know one chop at this point. That's a shame. Okay, you can now perform an overhead chop, which deals greater damage against fallen logs, but very little damage against trees. That's what I was waiting for. It's not a great improvement, but it's an improvement. Now I just gotta figure out what I need to do in order to get those nature runes. For the moment, let's just keep on chopping. Also keep on picking up sticks. Stop moving. I'm not done with you yet. Okay, now you are doing that whole sitting still thing. I like that. Yes, indeedy. Alrighty. Your throat feels dry. You can do with a drink of water. Yes, apparently I could. Now let's see. We were going to get ourselves some craisins going on. They do fill you up nicely, apparently. I'm kind of curious. Am I allowed to make nature runes now that I've... okay, yeah. Didn't think so. It was worth chickens. Okay, I'm already up to 6. That's good. Now I was going to build myself a quick little hut. Wonder if I've got enough wood for that yet. 31? Probably not, but... oh well. Is that square? I can't tell. We'll find out eventually. Oh, I think I might just be out of material. Oh, I'm blocked. Ah. Well, son of a diddly. Let's just move you over just a touch. And let's start with this one. Although you're going to be lower down than I want you to be, aren't you? Well, maybe not. You might have preferred to have a little foundation, huh? We might be able to do that, you know, after the fact. Apparently not. Okay, let's just try this one more again. Okay, you're not blocked. You are foundational. We're gonna keep on working on it. And I'm gonna level up like crazy at this stage. I dig it. And let's put a door in here. And maybe some stairs so that we can actually get up onto our foundation. And advanced snapping might do the trick a little bit better, eventually. I might need to go kill some more of those things that I can't remember the name of. The annoying little things that snap at your heels. So that I can get some bedding down. But for the moment, let's go ahead and roof ourselves in. It's gonna complain like crazy if we don't. Oh, I'm probably out of wood, aren't I? Alrighty, let's go do some more of that. This kind of thing is why it's taken so long to edit that video, those videos that I'm working on. Okay. Because even with the help of those runes, this is still a long, drawn-out process. Wait, stop. Ooh, stop. Darn it. If I can get it just right, then I can get them both with one chop, but I don't think I'm going to manage that this time. Oh well. The logs just keep on rolling sometimes. Now, I'm honestly not clear. Well, I'm probably going to accidentally chop this down. And what I was starting to say was I'm honestly not clear whether or not leaving those stumps is a good idea. Or I should say whether or not those stumps going away means that the tree no longer regrows. I think it does still regrow anyway. Which is very useful. Alrighty, now let's finish our little shack. Just in time to not be able to sleep for the night because it's going to be way too daylight for it. Oh, and I should eat a little bit more, huh? We've got these lovely craisins. Let's go ahead and munch down on them. They do fill you up pretty nicely. Alright. Ooh, come on, camera, help me out just a little bit more here. And let's give ourselves the rest of those walls. Don't need to do this much for this particular little very basic hut, but hey, can't help it sometimes. Come on, camera. There we go. Let's give ourselves at least a little bit of lighting up in here and see if we got enough for a bed. We need more coarse animal fur. Alrighty. I can do that. And I can eventually get out that door. Okay. Now, where are some of those annoying little, I think they're what, crabbits or something like that? I expect they're all sorts of cute, but... Ooh. Mostly they're just annoying little ankle snappers. Let's see. 2 and 5 is what I'm looking for here. Okay. 5 for our club. Now come here, coarse animal fur. I swear that I saw one of you roaming around. There we are. Come meet your death. Yes. Give me some of that coarse animal fur. Hopefully that's enough. Let's go find out. When I see more jumping around over there. Yeah, kebbit. Okay. I actually paid attention enough to notice what it was called. Alrighty, well let's go ahead and finally make ourselves a bed. This kind of thing is always handy when you're building. Anyway, I will probably wind up using this this little shack for the whole time that I'm building. And at a certain point in time, I will be destroying this shack for reasons that we'll get into once we get to that point. But, let's see, in the meantime, let's think about what we need to do next. Well, I just tried to hit the... Okay. Takes a while to hit M, doesn't it? Okay, bring the stone club to Doric outside the temple. Oh, he wants to teach me some survival basics. Alright, well, let's see what he's got to say. I do forget that I turned on the tutorial, but, hey, at least I got some good theories down. That's a fine club you got there, but even the best weapons break over time. When that happens, use a crafting bench to repair your gear. Now you've got something to fight with, go chat up Vanaka over to the northeast. He can teach you how to keep fighting fit. Alright. Before you go, here, something to help you on your way. What'd you give me? Oh yeah, vegetable soup. Sounds good. Let's see, Vanaka, I think that's Vanaka up there in that second tent. Might as well go ahead and get that done. I can take a break from the grind. There's so much grind coming up, I can tell y'all that already. Because the main point of this particular gameplay is actually going to be building. Might as well collect some ash logs while we're here. That's not an ash log. Well, not anymore. Yeah, I see you. You're standing there intimidatingly. There's still dragons around, so you're not really quite as intimidating as you should be. Okay. Well met, young pup. Looking to get yourself ready to face off against a dragon? You'll need more than that potato masher to kill one, but you've got to start somewhere. Look, you may have a weapon, but every great warrior knows that wars are won by the stomach, not the blade. Behind me, up that little hill, is a windmill infested with rats. I want you to kill some of them and cook their meat. Alrighty. Don't pull that face. You can't be a picky eater in a place like this. Food will make you healthier and hardier and much more likely to survive. Cook 2 rat roasts and bring them back to me. No one said survival would be pretty. No problem. Kill 4 rats and cook 2 rat roasts from their meat. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and yeah. This might not go as well as I would like. Well, actually, I can't remember. Can I craft a stone knife yet or not? Let's go find out. That at least does a tiny bit more damage than this little stone club. Alrighty, no, I'm not allowed to craft a stone knife. Now, I was told that I was getting a butter knife. I find fault. Let's go ahead and craft a cape if we can. Yeah, +2 melee defense, +2 range defense, +2 magic defense. Sounds like a good deal. Unfortunately, I don't think this does... Well, what this does is become part of a set bonus, so... Yeah, okay. And I think this is part of the same set, so we might as well. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I need to tell it that I'm wearing these. And I've got one more to make up the set, but okay. Pioneer Scarf, Adventurer's Tunic, Adventurer's Legging, Pioneer's Cape. I don't know what the third item in the Pioneer set is, or the third item in the Adventurer set. Oh well. Let's go kill something. Or something else. these rats up here, I can't remember how hard they are when you're just starting out. They're not that bad. They get relatively easy relatively quickly, but can't remember how quickly it happens. So let's try to come at them maybe one at a time if we can. Now, what's the best way up here? Probably not the one that I'm going to take. Can't remember if I need to go to the left or to the right. Let's just go and get some red berries on the way. I see a nice solo rat over here. Come here, RUS. Yeah, come a little bit further away from the cliff. Or just float in midair. That's fine. Ah, I think I lost one of the meats. Oh. Well, what do you know? Come on. Oh yeah, I was a little bit hungry, wasn't I? Let's keep on working on those. I'm gonna need to cook me up some more craisins pretty soon. Anyway, in answer to my previous question, apparently they're not all that hard, at least one at a time. And the reason I'm just hanging back a few seconds is because I like stamina and I don't want to lose it, or I don't want to run out of it. Come on, little guy. No, I said I was going to hit you, not the other way around. Alright, come on, back away from the cliff. Okay, I've probably got enough to go back to that guy, don't I? I should have more than just 4, but oh well. Let's get more than just 4. Alright, you're up. I'm glad that you're not particularly cute. A lot of these games like to make the prey, prey and predation animals just way too cute. But, this one's got a mean face, so that helps. It's a lot easier to, just chop something down if it looks scary. I'm thinking of Grounded for that, by the way. All those little bugs were just darn cute, except for maybe like the spiders. Yeah, but those ladybugs, I mean, and their noises too. It was just painfully cute. I did not want to kill them. But I'm sure we'll get around to the cute animal stage here pretty soon. Is there anything here? No, not so much. Oh, but something over here. Well, I see something giving me sparkles. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm not going to read this journal. They burned the city to the ground, murdered the Lord and his knights. We scattered into the woods, doomed. Sarah Doman, where are you? Okay, that's about as much of that as I'm going to read. I hope it was a good time for all. Hi, little chickens. Hi, little giant Ross. Ugh. Hi, little giant rat. You are indeed a rodent of unusual size. Okay. A little bit more. And a second chicken. It's always nice to have a pair of things. And I was really planning to get to some building this episode. Why were there 2 chickens there? That's interesting. We'll find out in a second how many we actually managed to get there. I like chicken. I, in fact, happen to feel like it tonight. Alrighty, yeah, this was the correct way to get up here. But I think there were more down there than there are up here anyway. I'm kind of sour about the fact that I can't actually go in this windmill. I'm also pretty sour about the fact that I've got to be surrounded and I'm running out of stamina. Get me out. Get out of my way. Coming through. I ain't got time for you both. Possibly I do. Alrighty. Well, that went a little bit better than I would have expected, although something caught me here. I'm not sure what I was caught on. Maybe this particular fallen, whatever that is, fallen railing. But anyway, I think it's time to go back to that guy and then cook up some meat. Can't remember now if I was supposed to cook it up before I returned to him, but yeah, I think I was probably supposed to cook it up. And of course, my campfire is all the way over yonder. Somewheres. Okay, I see it off in the gloaming. And actually, pretty soon I'm going to go sleep through the night. Might as well sleep with some nice dripping red meat left on me. What could possibly go wrong with that? We can go ahead and actually start cooking up some meat. I might need some more logs up in this place in just a second. But it's nice we got even numbers of both of those. So go ahead and work on that. I'm going to sleep and I don't think you'll be done by the time I'm awake. A new day means new possibilities. Mostly it just means more grinding. Oh, you actually were done. Alright, let's see if we can get us some chicken. And perhaps... Oh, darn it, I keep forgetting that I've only got the basic campfire right now. I was going to add something. I was going to add some nice veggies to it. And I'm going to split this. And incidentally, y'all, if you want to split a stack of something, you hold shift while you're doing it. And you can adjust how much you want to split it, but might as well just go ahead and do that. Doesn't hurt to have plenty of meat on plenty of wood on hand. And we're going to try to build at least a little bit more than that basic hut this episode, but who knows what's going to happen. Well met, young pup. Seems your hunt was successful. I see you've gathered the food that I asked for. Why, yes, I have. It may not exactly be gourmet cooking, but a meal like this could make the difference between life and death. You'll not be taking on any dragons if you're starving to death. You will find rats are annoyingly resilient to clubs. Some enemies can resist certain types of damage and be vulnerable to others. Can I please have a knife? Rats, for example, don't take kindly to getting stabbed. Here, take this little butter knife. Finally, thank you. Yes, I will take this little butter knife. To make it easier to fight them in the future. You can have this as well. It'll help you with what's next. I wonder what this as well is. I think I just get a knife, don't I? Right, let's teach you a bit about magic. Finally. Yay, that means I'll be able to cut down those trees a little faster. Xanix's the one to talk to for that. You can find her down the road just before the river. Alrighty. Speak to Xanix near the river down the road from the temple. Yes. I'll get on all of that in just a few moments. Let's see if I don't think he actually gave me the knife, just the recipe for it. Oh, I do have a knife. All right, excellent. Let's put you there. And let's put you on the fire. And actually, let's get a few more so that I got a nice even number. That's not a nice even number. Probably. Let's see. How many have we got? 27. Yeah, not a nice even number. Just a little bit more. See, that's the thing about grinding. You just can't stop. That's just how it works. You get started and you just keep on going with it. And this episode winds up being a whole lot longer than intended, because I'm determined to at least make a start on the building that I'm planning out for y'all. I actually might wind up just plonking it down right here. It's nice and flat, and I've got plenty of space for it. Plenty of kebits running around being annoying. Giving me some more coarse animal fur, which I will need eventually. Or we could go up here for it. But there's not quite as much room. It's a little bit slopier. I mean, I'm not fond of building quite this close to the starting spot, but I do love all this nice open space. Plenty of trees, plenty of stones. Just a few more stones. The grind just, it gets in your brain. I'm sure y'all remember Minecraft and how much people played it. But I'm torn here. Okay, if I were to build over here, then I'm near my little starter hut and all these general amenities that I've already got built up. And I think that eventually Doric is going to abandon the place anyway. More stone. I wish we could go ahead and build with stone right now. I don't really think I need this many here. Which reminds me, has about a nice little crate. Has about a nice little crate for storage, or 2 or 3 or 4. Oh, I've got exactly the right amount for just one of these. Ooh. Yeah, I need to do some more deforestation here. Wah. I want 2, one for just normal stuff and one for wood logs at the moment. I don't even know what caused me to level up there. I guess just building the crate did it. Now what do I need to... Ooh, we got some nice small animal fangs. Okay, we have... Oh, I guess one of the NPCs gave me this stone logging axe. Well, might as well switch it out for the one that's all in need of repair. Speaking of which, my club is in need of repair. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I mean, it's not just desperate, but it's pretty cheap to repair if I remember correctly. Alrighty. Yeah, that's the only thing that really needs a bit of repair, but, you know, a single stone, yeah, we can do that. Okay, anyway, I was going to try to, you know, zoom through the basics so that I could go ahead and start building. And one of the basics that I want to zoom through is gaining the ability to actually... Oh, come on, little ankle biter. Maybe I should start using my knife. Butter knife for the win. Did I accidentally just... Yeah, okay. Possibly I should not double hit the 7. At the moment it's no better than the club, but once I gain a little bit of skill, perhaps. Okay, now where is you, woman? My stomach growls. I probably have some craisins waiting for me. Okay, Zanuck. What, no tent? Oh, shocking. You need... Well, I guess there's your tent. It's not a very good tent. The other ones have better tents. Dragons. It had to be dragons. Oh, hi. Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Zanuck. I'm the local survival and goblin expert around here. What exactly are you? Maybe something elf-like? Yeah, anyway, like I started to say before, I didn't play the original RuneScapes. The interesting thing about Ashenfall is that it's laced with magic. Anima everywhere, pouring out of the ground, which we can use to our advantage. Here, I'll show you. To give you a comparison, let's first do without magic. I need you to cut down a couple of trees and bring me some ash logs. Simple, right? How many? Okay, about 50 should do it. So let's make sure you get a well-maintained axe. Shouldn't take too long. Come back to me when you have them. Yeah. Deforestation. My whole purpose for being in this game, apparently. Because I do so much of it. And I would like very much to have some of those nice runes to help me with some magic. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I've already got this. I just don't have the right... Well, okay, yes, actually, I do have the... Okay, alrighty. We're gonna do some of this. I can at least get to it once there. Let's see if there's a tree fir anywhere. Come on. I'm not seeing any three firs. That's a piss. That's a shame. Okay, well, at least we can get a nice twofer. Oh, maybe there is a threefer there. I can't quite tell yet. I think we got a threefer. Alright. Exciting. I do like being at this stage. Or, well, at the start of this stage. Yeah, come on, let me pick you up. Thank you. You should not be this hard to select when I was... I mean, my cursor is right on top of you. I should be able to select you. Goodness. Okay. That stump in the same swoops. Stay still. Alright. And not sure how many we're up to yet, but I'm pretty sure we're not up to 50 yet. I think we're up to 23 according to that. Ooh, we can get quite a few things at once. Let's see if we do it this way. Yeah, okay. Got a little bit more off of that tree that time. Okay, will you stay still already? Yeah, I see 45 there. Might have already had some on me, which means that it's probably going to be close to 50. If not well over by now. But I always need more wood, so... Alright, are we there yet? Great, you've got them. Now between you and me, that was a bit repetitive, right? Why, yes it was. I'd be exhausted having to do all that all the time. Fortunately, we've got magic. As you improve in a skill, you'll discover spells that you can use, such as my favorite, Astral Projection. My favorite is that Splendor one. Astral Projection will let you slice down trees with a wave of your fingers, much less time-consuming than the lumberjack gig. But magic comes at a cost. Runes. You'll need air and astral runes to cast astral projection. So here's how to get them. See those geysers around with the floating rocks? Take this pickaxe and mine some essence from them. Then build a rune altar and craft the runes from rune essence. Way ahead of you, woman. Yes, I'm going to just go ahead and return to you.
Uh-huh.
Great work. Runes are the lifeblood of magic. You'll need them to cast spells and use magic staves. A well-placed spell can make all the difference. You'll unlock new spells as you improve your skills. Here, this book should help you towards that. Have a play around with them. You'll find they can be incredibly useful. Right. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to get started. The wise old man is waiting for you just outside Bramblemead Village. Follow your compass to find him. I don't have a compass. Better not keep him waiting too long. He gets real cranky. Speak to the wise old man in Bramblemead Village. And we've got some starter runes. Yep, I already had some starter runes. A standing book, lying book, open book. Okay, I think that's new decorations for me. Anyway, Tome of Woodcutting, Volume 1. Let us go ahead and read that puppy. Will you make it so that I can get some of those nature things? Possibly do some... No, the splinter thing I can't do yet. And I mean, I have played this game way more than I should have by now. But I can't remember what I have to get or do or unlock before I can get that splinter spell, which I can't remember the name of that either, so eventually we'll get there. I would love some more spells here. Yes, I am just parched, aren't I? Maybe I have to find the right geyser or whatever in order to get the nature ones. Oh well, we'll just find out. I have always managed to make it happen before. I'm sure I'll manage to make it happen again. And at least we're up one step because we can do the actual projection thing. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of deforestation while we're here. Might be able to get all three of those in one go. I'll certainly try for it. That looks good. And a nice little bird's nest to go with it. Okay, I need to learn where all my tools are. Can I get that in the same chop? No, apparently not. Oh, well. Oh, I am now. Alright. I do love multitasking. I currently have Butcher Pete stuck in my head. Keep chopping and chopping and chopping. Chopping that ash log. Oh, Pete. Stay still. Don't make me chase you. Especially since I'm not allowed to walk during that animation. Nope, I wasn't aiming for that tree, but oh well. I mean, that sapling. Alrighty, all turned around now. Let's see. That's the windmill. I think I need to go generically this way to get back to my sort of base. I sure would love to get a few more spells under my belt. I wonder if I need to visit the wizard. Yes, hungry. Food. Real life type things. Overrated sometimes. Yeah, you're not very safe for me. I know that I'm going to need some antlers sometime kind of soon. If you'd like to just shed them for me, that'd be fine. We can work with that. I just don't think that that's part of the game. Unfortunately for you. Or for whichever one spawns near me. Although those deer are ridiculously hard to kill just because they refuse to stay still long enough, even for bow shots. And I could do with a little bit of a nap. Hash and follow awaits. Your throat feels dry. You could do with a drink of water. You don't say. Thankfully, I still have plenty of water. Let's get us some more craisins. Oh, and I guess I could go ahead and eat some meat, too. And of course I have an odd number of those. Dagnabbit, let's see if we can just pluck a few real quick. But of course I won't be content with just the one. I'm going to have to go ahead and get some of these over here. And eventually sort of kind of even it up, sort of, a bit. Okay, odd. Even, odd. One more. Possibly. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'd have to go too far. Well, we'll put fewer than all of them on the campfire. How's that sound? Here we go. Now you get to work on that. I have other things to do. As for example, let's see how much wood we've got. We've got a decent amount, so we might go ahead and get started with our building here. And I do think I'm going to just, resign myself to making it right here nice and near the start. This is reasonably flat, and it's going to stay clear on its own. It's not as cool looking as over here. And I am planning a, not too huge building. So this might work, even if it is all slopey. Comes with some nice red berry bushes. But they're poorly placed. So I think we are going to go with this area over here for our starting spot. And we'll just have a nice big wide open yard. So foundation, here we go. But you know what? Ugh, much as I hate to do it, I think I would have to pause right here. Oh, don't worry though. We'll be back with the actual building portion. Lickety split foot down. Till then, bye.